So I want to talk about your event that's coming up. What is it called? Fashions for a Cause?
Creation of fashion for a cause.
Creation Fashions for a Cause. Okay. And what exactly is it?
Creation of Fashion for a Cause is our only annual fundraiser where people can come out and say, hey, you know what? I see the cause. I understand the cause. The kids that they have parents in prison, they get to model with professional designers. They get to meet the celebrities. And we have professional models as well who, don't experience what these kids experience. But we put on a great show. And this is the time where people can come out and see who we are, see what we're about, interact with us, and give and support, and that's just what it's about. And so that's why I came up with the name Creation of Fashion for a Cause. A lot of people have fashion shows and this, that, and the other, but ours is for a cause.
Okay. And when is it?
June 19th.
June 19th. And where is it?
At the Frontiers of Flight Museum on Lemon Avenue, 6911 Lemon Avenue. So we next level. We got airplanes in the ceiling.
Okay.
And, we going next level this year.
And what time is the
It's
event?
from 6 to 10.
6 to 10. Okay. June 19th. Okay. That's a Saturday.
Yeah.
So make sure everybody, if you are within driving distance or if you're not in driving distance, come out to the event June 19th here in Dallas, Fort Worth. Give the address again.
6911 Lemon Avenue, Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Man. And how did you get involved with Yandy on your event?
Well, the first one when I first started the fashion shows, we did it with a couple of guys from the Dallas Cowboys. And then so I told my husband, I said, they didn't really give, and I'm just real. They supported, but they didn't just really give because they couldn't relate. See, we need to bring people into our fashion shows that are relatable. So when someone suggested to me, and I have some connections with promoters that know a lot of celebrities, so they said, you know what? Mendeezy just went to prison. Yandy is on this reality show. I don't really watch the reality TV, but she's having issues with the other kids' moms, trying to get the kids so that she can take all of them at one time to see Mendeezy. And she had to relate because she has a husband in prison, but she also had kids that she had to take to the prisons. So when I reached out to them, and they were like, oh yeah, she'd be glad to do it. And she came, and she was one out of all the other people. I bought Phaedra in 2019 because her husband had gone to prison. Totally different ball game. But with Yandy get a tray out the kitchen at the Howling Dragon, and she just started walking down the aisles asking people for money. Like, she could understand what we were doing. So then when I got ready to do it this year, I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring DC Young Fly. That's me wanting to bringing DC Young Fly because I had a direct connecting him. But then I thought about it. I said, I did Yandy in 2018, and then Mendeezy's manager, he reached out to me because he knew it was time for the fashion show. He was like, yo, Mendeezy is out of prison. He doing big things, back on his feet, blah, 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 blah. Bring him and let him talk about the importance of family connection because he was in prison when Yandy came. So it made sense to me. So I'm like, okay, he's relatable.
Yeah.
So whether he bring out all the crowd, then I have other people that are involved, like Leanne Locken from the Real Housewives of Dallas, Anita Hawkins, who's presenting launching her clothing line, Leonard Myers, who's this influencer, Nardi. He's a model influencer. He cuts hair for some of the celebrity ball players. So I have other people that are participating that can bring out the people too.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna take it to the next level. It's time to elevate.
Yeah. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.